Welcome to Your Sports Swindon. I'm here with Sadiq Ali, owner of the Khyber, Swindon boxing legend Ricky Porter and Bernard Micallef. Now, we're all here today. There's a big fight coming up very soon. Floyd Mayweather against Manny Pacquiao. And these three gentlemen are they've organised a charity night to raise money for hospice, Prospect Hospice. Bernie, talk to us about how this came about.
This is the biggest fight of the decade by any means, and it's going to cost at least £25 to watch it at home. What we've decided here, and Sadiq has been fantastic, he's allowed us the whole restaurant. He'll put a buffet on and the tickets will only be £25. We will also have a raffle, the bar will be open, and we'll all have a great night, make a bit of money for Prospect, and watch one of the greatest fights of the decade. It will be fantastic.
We're obviously all looking forward to this fight. It's going to be the richest fight in boxing history. Sadiq, is that what inspired you to kind of host this event?
Well, Barney came along to me and put the idea forward, and I thought it was a great idea to raise money for Prospect Hospice. So I said, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. It's
a fantastic opportunity to do something good out of something that's going to be a huge fight and make a lot of other people money as well. So it's nice to put a local angle on it.
Yeah, brilliant.
What does this fight kind of mean to you as a boxing fan, Sadiq?
Well, it's just one of those fights what I've been talking about for years, and I just can't wait, you know, to see these two get in the ring together.
And Ricky, huge boxing fan, you know, a huge name in Swindon. Great to do something like this for charity, and hopefully it'll be, you know, a packed house in the Khyber.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic for the charity. Prospect Foundation is a great charity to give money to, and they help people that are touched by almost everybody. So sooner or later, or one day, you're going to know someone that's going to be needing help from that charity. So yes, it's a great idea. We get to see boxing. We have a nice surroundings to watch the boxing in. One of the most eagerly anticipated fights in history. The fight has been mooted for so long, and there's been so many snags, and it's just made the public get more excited about it, and now it's just got to go on. And I think they've picked the exact right moment to let this fight go on.
What sort of amount of money would you like to raise out of this event? I mean, obviously as much as possible. Have you got a figure in mind?
Well, not really, but you know, the excitement of the night, I imagine most of the people who will be, it won't be a massive crowd, but I think we can expect a good amount of money for the charity from the people who will be here.
And Bernie, is there going to be a raffle and an auction?
There'll be a raffle. I have some fantastic signed pictures by both Mayweather and Pacquiao from Las Vegas. The thing to remember is you've got the fighter of the decade, Manny Pacquiao, who will be up against the Ring Magazine fighter, who's held that title the longest of anybody since it's been in perception. So you have actually got the fight of the century. It's going to be fantastic. We will give you some little trivia on both the fighters, how they started, their weights, how they made their way through to becoming the #1 fighters. I've got with me probably the most knowledgeable man in Swindon with boxing, and he will verify and help me in any shape or form.
So what have people got to do to get tickets?
We've got a limited amount of room here, and we need. It would help us to know how many people want tickets before the night, and it will be such a fantastic. I mean, I'll buy a ticket. It's that good. It's that good.
Excellent. And what time will the night get underway?
I think I don't think there'll be much action until at least 2 o'clock in the morning, because we are 5. If ever you've been to Las Vegas or to Madison Square Garden, you know that the main attraction of the evening won't start till 10 o'clock, 10:30. And if you add 5 hours to that, then you know that nothing will happen before 3, 3:30 in the morning.
let's have some predictions for the big fight as a little bit of fun. Sadiq, no sitting on the fence. Who's going to win and why?
I don't know, it's hard to tell really, but I think Mayweather will do it.
Knockout point?
Could be a knockout, but I'd like it to be a knockout, but yeah.
Who do you want to win? Do you want Mayweather to win?
I want Mayweather to win, yeah, so he's got the clean sheet.
Ricky, same question to you?
Yeah, I've got to go along with the money man. You know, form, you know, kind of tells you that, you know, Mayweather has yet to be beaten. So, you know, and the form guide is that Pacquiao has been beaten recently by someone who Mayweather beat. So that's basically all you can go. Doesn't mean that Mayweather's going to win, but it is a point in the direction that you know, I fancy Mayweather.
Where do you think the fight will be won and lost?
I think Mayweather will stick to his plan. He'll make Pacquiao miss and punish him for his mistakes. And I think Pacquiao will be looking to take the money man out. And I don't see him outpointing Mayweather in any way. I see Mayweather outpointing Pacquiao, or maybe stopping him later on. But it's an interesting fight.
Do you want to see Mayweather win?
I don't really. It doesn't bother me who wins. You know, the best fighter wins. You know, and good luck. Good luck to. You know, I don't get involved with personalities with boxing. Someone asks me a question, I look at the styles. You know, the advantages either fighter has, and I draw my conclusions from what I see. Sentiment doesn't come into it with me because, you know, you start wanting to win a certain fighter. You want a certain fighter you want him to win, and that might stray you away from what you really believe because you want someone to win. So I don't get involved in that sentimental side of it.
Bernie, finally the same questions to you.
Well, I'd say you've got the ferocity of the fighter of the decade against the ability of the #1 fighter on the planet today. And if I can quote an uncle of mine who was in boxing, on a $300 million split, there's not going to be no losers that way. I'd say it's a 50-50 shout.
Excellent. That's kind of sitting on the fence, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
My heart, Pacquiao. My head, Mayweather.
Sounds fair enough. All in all, it should be, you know, a great night of boxing.
That's still a fence job, isn't it?
It's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah. So all in all, it's going to be, you know, a great night of boxing for everyone across the world, and hopefully a, you know, cracking night in here. And just encourage everybody to go out and get your tickets and come down and do something good for charity. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.